So guys, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I know a lot of YouTubers do their top 10 favorites of the month. And so this is kind of like that, but what I decided to do was I just opened my cabinets and I took out 10 Hoyas that appealed to me today, and I thought I would update you on them. I don't know if it's going to be a monthly thing. I might do it again in 2 weeks' time, so I don't want to call it a monthly update. I'm just going to call it an update of 10 of my Hoyas. Hi guys, my name is Grania and this is my channel, Jungle Flowers Canada, and as I said, today I'm going to show you 10 Hoyas. So I literally just went to my cabinets and opened them up and I took out 10 plants that appealed to me today. So I thought I would show them to you. There is definitely one I don't know the name of, and I may struggle a little bit with some of them, but hopefully I will find the names of them or remember the names, and if I don't, I'll put them on the screen. So let's get started. Some of these I don't think I've actually shown you before, guys, so it might be your first time seeing them. So this is the Hoya Purvi Flora. I'm going to stand up and come a little closer just so you do get to see the true beauty of this plant. And this here is a new leaf. You can see, why can't I point to it? This here is a new leaf. So I am loving this plant, and I can't wait for it to get bigger. So this here is my Wilbur Graves, my Hoya Wilbur Graves China. And I did take some cuttings of it, and the cuttings have actually, oh my gosh, look at the roots on it. So the cuttings have been doing very well. They're loving this new system that I am using. So look at the leaves. So you can see the leaves are elongated. When I bought this plant, the leaves were more rounded. Can you see there? And the new leaves came out more public calyxy looking. But if you put it, I think I've said this before, if you put it beside a public calyx, you would actually be able to see that, you know, they are different. So I think this is a gorgeous plant, and it rooted so well. I just put it back into the same pot, back in my Fabricor, and I just forgot about it. So there is my Hoya Wilbur Graves China. This one here you haven't seen before. This is my Crafty Patiola. I'm not sure if it's a splash or if it's just it's a splashy plant. And this is another new one that I just got. And you can see she has just put out a new leaf. Now she did take a little bit of time, not overly long, but she did take a little bit of time to put out a new leaf. So I am delighted to see some new growth on this. Look at the leaves, aren't they just gorgeous? So there's the Hoya Crafty Patiola, possibly splash. Next up is like definitely one of my favorite plants, and it is the Hoya Guinea. Now I think I'm going to take some cuttings of this, but there are some, is there new leaves growing here yet? No, actually I thought there were some more new leaves coming. But I'm going to take some cuttings of this because I would like to fill it out so that it's not so long and gangly. So let me show you the leaf of the Hoya Guinea. Actually, hold on, let me show you from here. It's probably easier. Isn't the leaf stunning? Now, when I got this plant from Amy, from Wolfgang's mama, it was so sun-stressed. It was absolutely beautiful. And I have it under a grow light in my Fabricor. But I'm not sure if the grow light has lost its effectiveness because the leaves did return to green. So, you know, it's fine. I would prefer if it was red, but I will take it whatever way I get it. So the Hoya Guinea. So this is the Hoya Balensis Splash. Again, another beauty. And I was so surprised at how big the new leaves got. I was finally able to share this with Paula. I should tell you, I got the Crafty Patiola from Paula. I got the Purvi Flora from Paula. I've got a few, I think I got 3 of the 10 plants from Paula. But she is so generous to me, and I have everything that she has. But I was happy to be able to share some of this with her recently because this was one she didn't have. So it finally made me feel good, because I hate to be always on the receiving end. I do like to share too. So I was glad I was able to share this with her. But this is so big. I was so surprised at how large the leaves got. Now, because I cut it, the new leaves are just a little bit smaller, but it won't take them long to size up again. But there we go, the Hoya Valensis Splash. What a cutie, eh? So nice. Okay, so I have a number of Calistophylla, but I have to show you this one today because she has a bloom. It hasn't opened yet, but I absolutely love the Calistophylla. I think it's a stunning plant, and if you do collect Hoyas, it's not that expensive, but it's definitely a showstopper and you should have it in your collection. My large one in this room also flowers, but this is the first time I've had a peduncle on this particular one. So I'm really happy. I was actually going to sell this, and then when I saw the peduncle, I'm like, oh, okay, no, I won't, because I don't like to give my plants away or sell them, but I kind of need to start doing it now because I have 2 orders coming in, and I wanted to try and help pay for them, but I haven't sold any yet. But I don't want to let this go now. Such a cute peduncle. What I love about this is it always looks black when it's at this stage, but once it opens, it's kind of a creamy colour. Really, really pretty. So that is a Calistophylla. Here we have the Hoya Aceh Splash. I think this is the Splash, and this comes from Indonesia. The leaves get way bigger, but mine is still quite juvenile, and I just got a new leaf here, but I just love this plant. I do have some more ordered from Indonesia because I'm actually quite enamored with it, and I know it's a harder one to find. I know people are looking for it. So that is the Hoya Aceh Splash, and I explained in a video before, it's spelled A-C-E-H, and I looked it up, and that's actually a place in Indonesia called Aceh, so that's where the name originates from. So I wasn't sure if this was going to make it when I imported it, because it was, you know, it struggled, but thankfully it has come back, and I now have gotten a new leaf. This here, I'm so excited about this. This here is the Hoya Nicholsonii New Guinea Ghost. Let me come up because you need to see this closer. This plant is absolutely stunning. Let me try and, you stop jiggling. This was the original leaf that I bought from Paula, and I got it in December, and this is the amount of growth it has put out, and you can see there are some new babies coming there and there. I'm trying to get it to focus. Let me try and focus it on one of the new leaves so you can see how gorgeous they are. Come on, focus. Which one is this? So you can see it is so like silvery, frosted in colour, and the back of the leaf is also quite beautiful. Look at the markings on the back. So this is definitely one of my favourites, and like I say, there are some new leaves coming out there. I want to be so careful that I don't knock them off, but this is such a fast grower. Now I will take a cutting from this so that I have more than one stem in the pot, but I'm not ready to take it yet. I'll wait until it gets a bit more established, and then I will put some extra cuttings in the pot. What a gorgeous plant. So, oh, the Hoya Nicholsonii New Guinea Ghost. This one here, I do not know what the name of it is. I imported it from Thailand, and I actually had 2 cuttings of it. This is its own little cutting. But look at this stunning leaf. The thing with Hoyas is sometimes you don't really know what they are always by the leaf. Like some are easy to identify by the leaf, but some aren't, and you do have to wait for the flower. I went through all my orders and I just can't. I have 2 plants that I ordered, and I cannot identify them. There is one that I ordered. I will put the name on the screen. I'm not sure if it's this one or there's another one in my Fabrico greenhouse that I'm not sure of. But when I Google the plant, it doesn't really seem to be matching up to me. Up for me, I should say. But look at how stunning it is. And the leaves are coming out. Can you see? They're almost half moon shape as opposed to oval or like elongated. So the new leaves all seem to have just a little bit of a curve on them. You can see it more so on this one here. So that is a beauty, isn't it? So this one for me is a no ID because I have no idea what it is, but it's so cute. So on that note, let me get the other one that I don't know the name of, and we'll make it the 10th plant in this video. This is the other one, and it's actually putting out a peduncle. So that might be a little bit more helpful, and I will put the name on the screen of the one that I'm not sure which one, but one of them could possibly be that plant because I did order it. But you know, with Asian plant exports, you often don't get what you ordered. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm going to show you this. The leaves are quite thin, and there is some freckling on them. This part here is new growth. I will come closer to you and show you. This part here is new growth. This here was quite yellowed, but that's kind of the way it came when I imported it. And I did import this, I would say, almost a year ago, if not over a year. And I'm just double checking. No, I didn't have an ID on it. So let me show you this plant. If anyone can recognize the leaf, if you can let me know. So it is putting out new leaves. You can see there is a slight fleck on it, but it is, as you can see, quite thin. These are the two new leaves. So if you have an idea, let me know. So that is the 10th plant. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you watched till the end, don't forget to put the green heart emoji in the comments. And thank you as always for joining me. I know it's getting a little harder these days to watch YouTube videos because we're all busier. So I totally appreciate those of you who've taken time out of your busy day to watch me. You take care and have a wonderful day.